welcome to another fitness challenge video. This week was a 7-day jump rope challenge, and honestly it was really fun. I haven't jump rope like that since I was like a kid, so that was really exciting. But this challenge was actually international, which is super fun. There were only like 3 participants, but it was still international. My mom lives in the States and she participated with us, and by us I mean myself and my sister, and then obviously my mom, and then one of the people that I live with actually as well. So that was super fun. The original challenge was just jump rope for 7 days straight. Every individual participant was then to set their own goals. Mine personally was 1,000 skips a day. So that was the ground rules. It's just jump rope for 7 days straight, do your best, and everyone has their own goals. So that's why it wasn't like a set number for each person. So yeah, that was the ground rules, and we were off to the races. So throughout this video, you're gonna see me jumping, but you're also gonna see my sister jumping and also my mom. So day 1, doing 1,000 jumps. I did 1,000, but it became pretty obvious to me that that was not going to be a challenge for me personally. Every person is at a different fitness level and has different goals, and by the time I finished 1,000, I felt like I hadn't really done much yet, so I wanted to up it and make it really, a challenge. So I decided to add 200 each day for the challenge, and then do 2 days of 2,000 skips at the end. So it would go 1,000, 1,200, 1,400, etc., all the way up to 2,000. So on the second day, I did 1,200 jumps. I jumped in the dark because I just didn't have time during the day. I had to wait till the sun went down, and it was really weird not being able to see the rope. And my feet kind of hurt. I noticed that was the first thing that got sore. It was when I was jumping, the arches of my feet were hurting. So I was trying to figure out if that was because of my shoes or because I was jumping on the concrete or what, but that was pretty much the only thing that hurt, and I was feeling pretty good about the challenge. Day 3 was 1,400 jumps. I kept messing up when I first started, and I was kind of confused as to why that was, because the day before had gone so smoothly, but I think it was just because I was warming up. So my legs were like, oh, right, we're jumping now. And then so the first 200 I had to keep fixing the rope and kept hitting me and having to stop and stuff, and then after that I was good. I also started jumping with alternating feet, so instead of jumping 2 feet on the ground at the same time, I was switching like this, 1 foot then the other, and my feet hurt a lot less while I was jumping like that. Turns out that was actually kind of a mistake going forward, but that's how I did it. Day 4 was 1,600 jumps, so we're getting pretty up there in the numbers now. My calves hurt when I woke up that morning, and I'm guessing that was because of the alternating jumping that I had done the day before, because when I jumped like that again, it was really hurting. But what can you do? That's just what happened. So I started jumping with 2 feet again this time. I split up the jumping that day just because of timing issues. So I did the first, I think, 1,000 in the afternoon, and then the last 600 in the evening. Day 5, 1,800 jumps. I gave up on proper workout attire this day just because I couldn't be bothered to change into leggings or shorts and stuff. So I was like, I'm just gonna jump in my jeans and I don't care anymore. My calves still hurt while I was walking and going up and down the stairs and stuff, but not while I was jumping, surprisingly. So that was pretty okay. The hardest part at this point, because we were pretty much in the home stretch, was just keeping count of all of my jumps. So what I normally did was jump in about 100 jumps at a time sections, but then keeping track of what 100 I was at was getting a lot more difficult while I was getting up there. Day 6, I changed it up a bit. Originally, I had said that I was going to do 2,000 for the last 2 days in a row, but I figured might as well keep adding. It's more fun, but I didn't want to go over 2,000 because it felt nice to end on a round number, so I decided to do 1,900. For some reason, this day felt like it literally just took forever. I just felt like I was jumping and jumping and jumping, and it just went on and on and on and on. And the other person that I live with that was doing the challenge actually said the same thing. She was like, it just seemed like you were jumping forever. But it was warm and sunny, so I didn't really mind, and we got it done. day 7, last day of the challenge. This is honestly super ironic. So this day was 2,000 jumps. It was the culminating of the whole challenge. It was the end. It was the most. It was great, but it was raining all day and it was not going to stop. Of course, it was the only day that rained, like the whole challenge, the last day, right? But that's just how it is. So I ended up jumping really, really fast. Like I was like spinning the rope like crazy trying to get it done because the rain was pouring down my face. It was like in my eyes, I couldn't see. But it was really fun and I'm really, really glad I did it. That is what's up with this challenge. It was super fun. I'm really glad I did it, and now I own a jump rope so I can incorporate it into, you know, workouts and whatever. Not that I work out that much, but you know what I mean. And yeah, so thank you for joining me and watching, and thank you for everyone who participated in the challenge. I'm glad everyone had a good time, and that's all for today.